there, friends, and welcome to my video. I am Mickey B. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you, and if we have, you know it's always good to see you again. Today I have a SHEIN haul. This is part of their Curves Don't Limit Style They Define It campaign, and however you choose to define your curves is up to you, but I have a few selections that I want to share with you today on how I choose to define mine. The majority of the pieces that I'm going to share with you today all come from two shops. The first one is Muchica Curve, and the second shop is called Weeklong. So both of those shops had some really great pieces, and they're very affordable. So I urge you guys to check them out. I do have a coupon code, which I always put here on the screen for you. It'll also be in the description box for your convenience as well. And all of the information on all of these items will also be in the description box, as well as I like to put it at the bottom of the page so you can see up front what I'm wearing, where it came from, if you're interested in, trying some of these outfits. Now, I want to say everything came from Muchica Curves except for one piece, and that's the brown one, just to give you a heads up. So I'll probably do that one last, but everything came from Muchica Curves because I got a few pieces from them in my last haul, and I really like their items. So I wanted to explore a little bit more some of their pieces, and they're very reasonably priced, which I like that about them as well. So let's jump into the first outfit I'm wearing, and it is this two-piece workout set, or just little comfy set to wear around the neighborhood, to wear doing chores, gardening, whatever you choose to do. It's very comfortable. It's a very stretchy top t-shirt with the little graphics I have to represent for Los Angeles. So every time I get a chance to do that, I definitely jump on that. And then it has these little capri pants, which I like, especially as it starts to get hot. If you don't want super short shorts, then you can, get you some capri pants and be just as comfortable. Now, they do have a matching graphic here on the capri pants. So if you want to tuck it in right here, you can do so. But very comfortable set, very cute. And this for me, I'll be wearing this to the gym. I just started going back to the gym because I got to shed some of this weight. It's been I'm in my second week now, so it's very new. But if you combine all of that gardening I've been doing, then I've been going to the gym now for like the last month. I will be getting a lot of use out of it at the gym. And I have started to size down on the majority of my outfits from SHEIN so they can fit a little better, especially now that I'm back in the gym. So some I'll still size up, of course, if it has anything to do with the top area having to have more room. But if it's something like this that's stretchy, then I'm going to start sizing down until I get to my happy place. But nonetheless, this is a two-piece set. It's, like I said, it's that cottony, soft polyester type of t-shirt. It's real soft, it's not like plastic or smooth or shiny, that type of thing. It's the soft kind that makes you feel like you're wearing a t-shirt. Now, the leggings feel more, they're more smooth, shiny-ish, but not the horrible version. That's the best way I can describe it. But I really like this. This is perfect for the gym, perfect to walk around and be comfortable, be age appropriate, and be nice and cool and get a good workout. So this is what I selected for those purposes. And some of my other pieces are also going to be along those lines. And a lot of them are going to be, unfortunately, black and white. I did splash a little color in this, but they're going to go well with my little shoes that are also from SHEIN, which I really like these a lot. They're very comfortable, and they're going to be perfect. So this is a perfect look to go to the gym, run errands afterwards, go grocery shopping, hang out with friends, whatever. All right, so that's the first item. So let's move on to the second one, because I know I just talked your ear off on this one. This is outfit number 2, also from Muchica Curve. And this one I really, really like. Right away, it's so comfortable. It's the right length. It's short sleeves. It looks like, are you going to work out, or are you going out to hang out? Or are you going to a party? It's got that multifunctional look where you can wear this during multiple occasions and not just look like you're going to work out, but you're going to have that comfort, that level of comfort that we all desire in our clothes, especially me. I love to be comfortable. I like the striping, how you can see how it hits whatever little bit of movement that I do. You can see how these coordinating stripes kind of hit, so you can see it is a coordinated outfit. I like the length of it. Now this fabric, it's not stretchy like the last one that I put on. This one it has a little bit more weight to it. It's a little thicker. It probably would be a little bit warmer than that last one, but not so much. I think you would probably need to be in air conditioning, to be honest, with this one, if you were wearing it working out, because it is a little thicker of a fabric. It's not hugely thick, but when it starts to heat up and that type of thing, I feel like you would feel the heat a little bit more. And here is the length of the shirt, pretty much the same length as the last one that I just put on. So it's very comfortable. If you didn't want your butt to show too much, you got a nice amount of coverage there. Again, I like the stripe detail, how it matches. I think that's very cute. And then it is a hair longer, so because I feel like I'm stepping on it a little bit. So all I got to do is pull it up, obviously, but I don't want it to be too high. I like how it coordinates with the black Adidas that also came from SHEIN. Now, if you know me and you've seen enough of my hauls, you know I like to wear my shirts backwards, right? But in this case, I didn't have to. It's crew neck style. It's already nice and high, right where I like it. However, this is probably one of the contributing factors as to why it will be a little hotter, because it is all the way to the neck. But nonetheless, I like this look. I like this look because it camouflages all of this, in my opinion. Some people feel like a V-neck camouflages it. I have a V-neck coming up so we can compare. But for me, I just have more of a comfort zone in this style of shirt. Now, on the back, it's just the same as on the front. There are no pockets in here. So if you want to have any type of pocket, then let me show you what you need. You're going to need your little crossbody bag, or whatever type of bag that you have that you can couple with this. Now, this one is also from a previous haul. This is from the brand, or the shop, Glomo. And they have this cute little crossbody bag. And this is what the bag that I use when I go to the gym. So this is what I would wear with this. So the fact that there are no pockets, it won't bother me so much. And I keep my headphones in here. And then I keep all of my wallet and my keys and lip gloss, or whatever I need to carry with me, my little workout gloves. All of that can be housed in this little bag. So the fact that this has no pockets doesn't bother me as much as it normally would. One thing that I definitely want to mention, I almost forgot to mention on this top, as I mentioned, it's crew neck, which is, I like this style, but it definitely has minimal stretch. So when you put this on, it's really going to cuff your head. It's not going to be one that just stretches out wide. And I think that's why I like the look of it, because it holds the shape. It doesn't make it too big and bulky up in here. But it is, I don't want to say a tight fit, but it is a very form-fitting hole that you put your hair through. So don't expect it to just stretch wide open like we're used to when you're putting it on. But again, the payoff is you get a nice fitted, tailored look to your upper body. And again, I like that about it. But very cute. I like the style of it. I like that it can be workout versus just go out and have fun and hang out with your friends, and it couples well with a great pair of tennis shoes. And I'm loving this new Samba style shoe that's out right now. They're very comfortable, and they are very easy to coordinate with many of my outfits. So this is outfit number 2. Outfit number 3. Again, Muchica Curve. Check out their shop. They have a lot of nice, comfortable, casual, everyday wear, very affordable, very trendy looks, very comfortable. So if this is your style and you like some of the pieces I'm showing you, check out Muchica Curve. It won't break the budget, and use my coupon code. Search and follow as well. Now this outfit right here, I threw in a little splash of pink. It's that jersey style that's also trending right now. And this is a 2-piece set that comes with these cargo pants, and that's what drew me to this outfit. I like that cargo pant style, and I like how comfortable they look. Now these are not stretchy, they're just loose. So don't confuse when you see this, it's not stretch, it's just a loose pant, which makes it very comfortable. It's almost like a wide leg, but because it's gathered up along here, then it gives the illusion of stretch, but it's just loose, it's just fabric. It has the little graphic number 23, which I still don't know the significance of that number, but 23 stays strong. I like the graphics on here. I like where it says genius, and it has the number also on the sleeve here, and then this little star graphic here on the sleeve. Now, as you see, I like when I have this, because this is baggier than I thought it would be. It's definitely loose, like a jersey's supposed to be, but it's looser than I thought it was going to be. So I like to tuck it in the front and then just kind of pull it up a little like that to where I can see what it says, but kind of keep it tucked in. You can also untuck it and just, let it be loose and long if that's what you're more comfortable with. And I'll show you on the back. This is where it hits in the back, so you get a lot more coverage in the back if you didn't want your butt to show, or if you just want it to be protected. It has a pretty high waist right here. And then you can also, if you didn't want to be super loose, but doesn't this just look very comfortable? I wouldn't work out in this. I would definitely wear this to like a Saturday outing or Saturday groceries or chores like that. But for working out, for me, I wouldn't recommend it for myself because it feels, without something underneath the jerseys, they do have a little bit, and it could just be me, but a little bit of itchiness to it that I think would bother me if I were trying to work out in this. If I'm sweating, struggling to lift something, and then I'm feeling this as well, I wouldn't like that part about it. So I think I would wear a little tee or a tank top under this just to have a little bit of not feeling a little bit of that, this material. And I think it's mostly the seams is where I'm feeling it right here. So this part actually is okay. It's just the seam, I think, is what I'm feeling. It's a little itchy. Let me just come a little closer because I do want to show you the difference in fabric here at the top. Can you see it's got this silky, satiny part at the top? And then it has a line of demarcation where you can now see the jersey material. So that's different for me in a jersey. I've never had that before, and I believe it carries all the way to the back. So that's something that I definitely wanted to make sure that I pointed out, is how it had the two different fabrics. It's not a deal breaker, but I do feel it. But yeah, I just either wear it tucked in to the side, or like I showed you in the beginning, I would just tuck it in across the front like that. Again, these pants are loose, comfortable. They're the perfect height, and they pair well with these skater style SHEIN shoes. This black and white style complements the black and white collar on this shirt, so it helps tie this two-piece set together as well. So this is outfit number 3, Muchica Curve. Check them out. Okay, the next piece that I'm going to share with you is a top, and it's another jersey. And I specifically got this two-piece and the jersey because I know that they're interchangeable. And this next jersey is such a different style that I had to give it a try. And this is where I was saying I have more of a V-neck cut on a shirt, and we'll see if that makes a difference as far as how I like it across the front. So 1, 2, 3, bam. Okay, check this one out. Here's the other jersey shirt that I saw this and I'm like, I have to have that shirt because of this little detail right here. And I think it's perfect because it keeps that V-neck right in the perfect distance where you want it to be. And it also looks like jewelry. So I think it pairs perfectly with these shoes because of the whole black and white thing, tying everything together. I like the graphics on this one. And then there's a little number on the sleeve that says, is this number 1? Yeah, that'll be number 1. Number 1 on the sleeve, on the shirt, and also on both sleeves here. And then in the back, let's untuck it and let's see. So this is what the back looks like. And look, you got a lot of length here. So you can also pair this shirt with some leggings, pair of jeans, of course, you know, whatever you want to pair it with, but the length is perfect on this one. And again, this little detail, I hadn't seen it before and I thought it was cool, and it made the jerseys more interesting. It made them more of a fashion statement, if you ask me, and it doesn't necessarily mean just working out or a sporting event. It really made it more trendy and fashionable. So I like actually the length as well, how it falls over the cargo pants. Oh, and here's some more graphics here at the bottom, the American flag and whatever else, if there's anything on the back, which I can't see right now, but you can if there is something back here. But yeah, this shirt, I'm like, I have to have this shirt, but I need something to wear it with. And when I saw the cargo pants, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I know I'm going to like how these two pair together. And the fact that this cargo pants also came with the jersey was just, you know, icing on the cake. Very affordable. Muchica Curve. Check out that shop. They've got a lot of little trendy things. Now, again, this piece isn't something I would work out in either. This is something, again, I would just wear on the weekend, you know, just to a casual event, sporting event, picnic, hanging out, that type of thing. I wouldn't work out in this, but I'm very comfortable. And I also want to mention that this one, I don't feel that itchiness on the seam and the sleeve. So this one, I wouldn't feel like I would need to wear a tank top or anything underneath, because it's much more comfortable. It's nice and smooth and comfortable against my body. But again, I would just take it and tuck that front end like this. This is how I would like to wear it, just to kind of shimmy it up a little bit. I'm looking beyond you into the mirror behind you guys, so I can kind of see, but I just like it to fall a little over that little gut. And then just have some hang to it. But yeah, I think it looks cute just like this. But again, you can wear it however you like. But yeah, this is outfit number 4 because of the shirt. But tell me, do you guys like this design element in this jersey? Have you seen anything like this before? I think this is really cool. I really like it a lot, and I'm comfortable. I don't have to worry about it being too low cut or opening up too much, and it stays right in place, and I like that about it. So however I move, it's never gonna show too much cleavage, but it shows enough up here to where you're not all choked up and you can get some ventilation and not overheat. So yeah, I really like this top. I'm glad I picked it. All right, this next top, because I didn't have any other pants to pair this with outside of these cargo pants, so I decided to go ahead and share this one with you. This is the one item that is from the shop Weeklong. So I said, let me go ahead and pair it with the cargo pants, because the other one, it definitely wouldn't match with. So this one, now keep an open mind on this one. I didn't get it to wear with cargo pants, but as I put these two together, I'm like, this actually could go. Now, the reason that I say that, just bear with me. The reason I say it, first of all, this is what the shirt looks like. It's kind of a high-low, but it has a drawstring so that you can cinch the high and the low to make it, to give it a different look. Now, ideally, I feel like this would go great with a pair of leggings, but as I have it on with the cargo pants, because you can cinch it up like this, now let me just show you. I'm going to cinch it up some just to give you an idea on either side. And it kind of goes with the cargo look because of the hanging strings that it has. You can adjust the level of cinch that you want to get from here. You can pull it pretty tightly, and then you can let these hang. You can tie them up a little higher. For example, let me just take it and actually give it a tie so it holds, or just pull it up a little so that it holds. So you can see that you can cinch it to different degrees. You can make it a tighter cinch, or you can make it a loose cinch like this, and you can have the drawstrings hang. Of course, you would put a little loop or a little loose knot to kind of hold it where you want it to be. Let me put a little bow here so you can just kind of get an idea, because that cargo look has strings hanging from it a lot. So to me, that combines with the cargo pants that I have these with, and it kind of will combine with that look, and it makes it blend better with these pants. And again, you know, you can also do this with a pair of leggings or something like that. Now you can make it as tight as you like, or you can make it as loose. This is a little tighter than I think would look right, but you see it still has the hanging strings. There we go. Still has the hanging strings. That kind of gives you that cargo look. Sorry, I keep hitting the wall. But I think ideally, like, it looks a lot better if it's looser with these pants and allowing it to hang over, but not so open. Like these strings that I'm realizing, I think this front one just goes straight across. Yeah, so this is 2 strings and they just go straight across. So, because I keep noticing the lengths are varying. You see how the lengths are different? So this one, these 2 are the front one, and then these 2 are the back, which I need to pull it over so it doesn't come out. But just to give you an idea. So I would take something like this, like even if I just pulled it like this and didn't even tie it, but just kind of left it loose, you know, just to get an idea of how I want to cinch it. I think it looks cute. And I think they pair well with these brown suede clog style shoes. These dupes of a famous name that starts with a U. I think it gives a little bit of that cargo boho combination look. The top is very comfortable. Let me just set it to this right here. And then I like how, like, if you had hips or if you didn't have hips, maybe you might like this aspect of it. I don't know. Everybody's different. But let me just see what this looks like when I tie these 2 together at this length and see. So yeah, I think that looks cute the way, and the fact that it's sleeveless is very cool, very comfortable. You see it's loose but not stretchy. So because of the design, the comfort is built into the design. So you've got the looseness already, so you don't have to worry about anything being too tight on you. The fact that it's sleeveless is of course a plus, especially when it starts to get hot. But I think I didn't plan it, but as I look at this and I'm looking beyond you in the mirror behind you guys, I really like how it looks. Now, these are hot because these are fur lined, but I think this is a cute little get up. And if you were somewhere where it was cooler, you can just throw in a little light jacket or something, and then you could just cinch these in a little more to kind of hide that. If you know, you can finagle it a little bit and tuck that in, and then just give it a normal look and put a jacket on top, and then just give it a normal cinched in look. But this is the one item that was from Weeklong. I threw this in at the end because there was a little bit of money left in the budget that they gave me. And so I saw this top and I was like, I really like that top, but it didn't really go with anything. But I said, I'll make it work. And so this is how I'm making it work. So let me know how you guys like this top. I think it's perfect for summer and spring. Even though it's brown, you can dress it up with a pair of bright colored shorts, biker shorts, leggings, or something like that, and make it blend in with any season. And here's a close-up of the material. It's kind of like that little crepe material. It's not just a flat brown. It has a little bit of movement in it so that you can see that it's not just plain brown. And before I take this one off, I failed to mention that this isn't simply just a pullover, even though I just pulled it over, but it has a little button here in the back. The little button with the loop around it. So you can open it up to get it on and to get it on comfortably. But I just slid it over my head. But just wanted to point that out. So I like it. I think I'm definitely going to get some good wear and tear out of this shirt. And I think the element that helps it the most is the fact that it has the drawstrings, I think. What do you think? Let's go on to the next one. Here is my next outfit, and this is where I introduce a little color. Now, we start with this lovely pink shirt. I had to get this. It had the tie-dye and with the heart design in the middle of it, and I just thought that was so cool. And I was like, what am I going to pair that with? I need something that's just gonna, I don't know, it's just gonna go with it and make it pop and not take away from it, but blend in with it. And then I saw these cargo pants. Now this whole outfit, it is super comfortable, and you can kind of see how loose and baggy everything is. And this is really like, look, these cargo pants are super duper loose and comfy. They're not stretchy, but they have definitely extra material built into them. They have drawstrings. So I'm going to show you what the drawstrings look like. And look at how deep the pocket is, by the way. Like, bend a little better. Yeah, my hand is from here all the way down to right there. So these are some deep pockets. They have these little drawstrings, so you can pull these and cinch them in. I guess that gives it a little bit of different look, or it just helps to contain what you have in the pockets. That's what, yeah, the top pulls in with the drawstring, so you can make sure that whatever's in there doesn't fall out. That's kind of cool. Let me actually cinch those and see what it looks like. See if it changes the look at all. But I got these two to pair together because of the vivid colors. Okay, there's one. Let's see, does that change how it looks a little bit? I think it cinches it up a little bit if you look at this one. It gives it a little pooch in the bag versus this one is kind of flat. So I think I like it better cinched up like that. So let's pull this one in. And let's see, let me grab this one. Okay, so we cinched that one in. So yeah, I think that definitely changed the look a little in this leg area. It doesn't look too just loosey-goosey wild. It's subtle because of the pattern. But what I wanted to share with you on this is this appears to be like a wide leg. And look at how perfect my shoes from my previous haul goes with this. I was so glad I got this pink and gold color. I didn't know what I was going to pair it with. But look at how perfectly it pairs with these pants. These pants have a lot going on, and that's why I like them. And I was afraid that they would be too much to put together, but I think they definitely complement each other very nicely. So as you see, there's another drawstring at the bottom. So these can also be cinched in. So let me just do that real quick. Now you see the cinching in definitely made a big difference in how these look. And again, it's bringing it a little bit together and not so loose and baggy. Like when I first put all this on, I felt like a sack of potatoes because it's just so loose and flowing. And I'm going to show you why in a minute, why I felt like that. But as I cinch in the pockets and then the bottoms, they definitely look a lot better. Of course, I'd have to probably put some knots in these strings at the bottom so I don't trip over them, or I have to figure out something to do with them so I'm not just going to step on them. But then you can actually see the shoe and how well the shoe goes with the outfit. So it's super comfortable. I really like it. I love the colors. But this shirt, now let me just show you these pants. I got them folded over because they come so high. They come this high. And then this shirt, if I pull the shirt out, so pants are way up here, the shirt's way down here, but it doesn't look too bad if I pull it over with the cinching in it. But actually a very comfortable fit. The pants are light and airy. The pockets I showed you are nice and deep. I do like the cinch pocket, so I definitely will leave that as is. But you can tuck this shirt in if you like. This is how far it goes down in the back. And then you see how it has that beautiful heart design on the back as well as on the front. Now this is a shirt, you know me, I like to wear things backwards, but this is not backwards. So I definitely would want to tuck this in to give it more of a tailored look, so you can kind of see that these are cargo pants from the pockets to the bottom where they can cinch in. But again, if you didn't want that cinching effect, you got options. So I like pants where you get different options on how to style them according to what you're wearing them with. But they're just so, this whole piece together, the shirt is a nice soft polyester fabric. It's not that real soft cotton feeling type of t-shirt material, but it is soft and smooth, but it's not the traditional polyester that we all hate. But it's a nice, soft, comfortable one. And I like the fact that it's short sleeve. Now underneath it is white, so if you wanted to fold them up, then you would see the white. So I don't know how well that would come across if I wanted to flip it up a little. Let's see, let's get an idea of how that might look. I don't think I like it. It's not terrible, but I don't think I would like it. But you never know. I mean, if I got hot and I needed to roll them up, they're going up. But yeah, you could just be aware it's white underneath. But yeah, I like all the vivid colors. I like the patterns. Now, I have no idea what any of this says, or if it actually says anything, or if it just looks like print. But I really like how it pairs so well with these shoes. And when I got these shoes, I just like that pink and gold. I had no idea what I'd ever wear them with. And then here comes along this outfit, and it's so perfect. So yeah, this is a nice win, I think. Of course, I will taper in the bottom, but I need to figure out what to do with those cords though. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I don't know if I cut them, will it mess things up or what? Because if I wanted to open them up, I still need that length of ribbon. So that's kind of like something to think about and try to figure out. But definitely I would want to tuck them in to some degree to give it some shape and some definition, to show, you know, my curves and to show my body and to not just look like I've been dumped on with some clothes. But yeah, I really like this one. I love the colors. You know, I'm loving the colors of this outfit. So tell me what you think about this one. And do you think that this heart shirt pairs nicely with these pants, or do you think the two of them together is too much? I think they're a perfect match. All right, here is the next piece. A pair of overalls that actually fit, that are not too big, and ones that I would just wear for my Saturday outings. I wouldn't wear these for the gardening. I have two pairs that I can use those for, but I wanted a pair that I would actually wear. And what I liked about these, they had the cuff in them. I think the cuff is cool. It's already built in to the pant leg, and I think that's a real cool feature. It gives it a nice, more I'm wearing it as an outfit look to me. And then this is more like the traditional denim. There's no stretch at all in this. It's not like a wide leg. It's not super straight, but it's perfect to wear. You can still see the shoes underneath. So I like that about it as well. And then I like the traditional 3 buttons that I was used to, you know, growing up with overalls. It has the pockets in the back, which is also more of the traditional style. Speaking of traditional style, the color as well. This is the color of denim that I like and that I'm used to. So when I saw all of those things combined in this pair, I knew I had to get them. And I sized down so they could fit better. So when I would wear them as an outfit, then it wouldn't look so baggy like the other ones that I've got before. But the ones before are perfect for what I'm using them for, and that's working around the house, gardening and things like that, because they're loose, they're comfortable, they're not gonna feel too constraining. Is that the right word? Well, you know what I mean. It's not gonna feel too, I think that's the right word. Whatever the word is, I don't want to feel all choked up. I want things to be loose. So when I'm working around the house, those are perfect. But these are great for just wearing. And, you know, I feel like I'm going to visit a farm this weekend, or it's autumn and we're going to go apple picking. But when I had my overalls in the past, I like to wear them over bathing suits. So when I would go to the beach, I would always wear my overalls over my bathing suit, and it just made it easy to get in and out of as well. But I paired it with this shirt because I wasn't sure if this shirt was going to clash too much with those cargo pants. So as a backup, I was like, what else can I wear this shirt with? And these overalls were perfect to wear with this shirt. So I think this is a great combination. It is a great backup outfit to wear with this shirt if I didn't want to wear the cargo pants with it. And again, these are comfortable. There is no stretch, but they are loose and baggy enough to where you should be okay if you get your size. But yeah, I like them. I've always wanted a pair of overalls. I've always had a pair of overalls, and I've always wanted to get another pair of overalls in this size that I am now, that I could wear and be comfortable in. So it has all the things, the adjustable straps. I forgot to mention that. It has all the things that I'm used to in overalls, and I like the way these adjust because they adjust the way that they did in the past. It's not this new age stuff with these new buckles and whatnot. So this is just the most traditional pair of overalls I've seen, and I really like them. And I like how they pair with my, also from SHEIN in a previous haul, my blue and white tennies that I got to wear with all of my denim. So I think this is a great outfit that came together. It looks very comfortable. It looks trendy. It looks fun. And it's definitely who I am. This is me in a nutshell. So yeah. And also coming up, and the last items I'm going to share with you, in case This shirt, well, I knew this shirt would work with the overalls, but I was like, this shirt was really intended for the cargo pants. So let me also get something for the overalls. So that way I have a backup for both the cargo pants and for the overalls, even though this shirt works with both. And then the next items I'm going to share with you definitely will work with these overalls, but they probably could work with the cargo pants too, but you'll see why in a minute, why I would just wear them more with the overall. So let me show you what those look like, and then we can close out this haul. The last items that I'm going to share with you to go with the overalls are these little midriff tops. Now, what's crazy is I think everything for the most part I sized down to a 2X so they could be more fitting. But these I sized up to a 3X because I told you anytime it's something for up top, I definitely need to go a little larger. But look at how this shirt is fitting. It's like hugging for dear life. I mean, I fitted, and it's designed to be like a little midriff top that I thought would be perfect for the overalls. It goes with the white stripes, the denim and white, traditional look that people normally pair together. But I do feel like it's a little bit super fitting. The reason I got this shirt is because it came in a 5 set. It was a great deal. And I'm like, that's perfect for the overall. So it came in a pink one, came in a black one, came in a dark gray one, and a light gray. Now, again, a great deal, great value, great bargain price. I mean, 5 shirts. So I got 5 different looks I could wear with these overalls. But I do feel like each one might feel a little different. So I'm going to throw each one on so that you can see what each one looks like. And I'll see if any of them feel differently. But for the most part, like I say, this one is super fitting. As you can see, like especially right in this area, it just, you can kind of see how snug that is. And that I really don't like it, because even though it's stretchy, it's not stretchy enough to where I don't feel the tightness. The stretch is cool, but I still feel that it's tight in that area. So I don't like that about it. But over time, that should change as my weight drops. But I'm just surprised that sizing up, the one thing that I sized up on, is the thing that fits the most snug. But we're going to see how these other ones fit as well, if these are as tight fitting as the white one, or if any of these have a looser material. So let's find out. Here's the pink one, and same thing, doesn't feel, it feels like a hair more comfortable, just a hair more comfortable, but you can still see it's still got that little bit of tightness right there. So if I wanted these to be super loose the way I normally would wear them, or would like to wear them, I would probably got a 4X for that comfort factor. But they're perfect to wear underneath overalls. I think the whole idea of them is to be form-fitting. I just don't like all that. But it is what it is. And 2 for 2, they feel the same, so nothing different there. Okay, here it is in black, and the black definitely feels a little bit more comfortable, even though it looks the same. It might be the fabric has a little bit more stretch to it, but you can still see, like, it doesn't look much different in that little short sleeve area, but it definitely doesn't feel as constrained as the white one or the pink one did. It feels a little looser, but it's still not where I would have preferred it to be, but it is just a hair, a little bit more stretch in this material. So it's a little bit more comfortable so far of the 3 that I put on. Here it is in gray. Gray, just the hair feels a little bit like the black one. Maybe me trying them on, maybe I'm psyching myself up to feel like they might be getting a little bit looser, but this one feels a little less tight around here than the white one did. This color, it's cool. I don't know if I like the color as much as the other 3. Maybe with some of those white and black shoes, or the black and white ones might pair a little bit better. But these aren't horrible either. But yeah, it definitely feels a hair more comfortable than the white one for sure. But again, you can see it. You can just see it right here in that area. And mind you, all of these I am trying on the front way. You know, I like to do my backwards thing, but all of these have been tried on properly. So I think this last one I'm going to put on backwards and see if that feels any different. But this is the dark gray one. Not much difference, just a little bit, but you know, I can work with it. It'll eventually loosen up. Here is the last and final one, the light gray one. Whew, am I glad that I am done trying these shirts on. But this one is actually the most comfortable and has the most stretch. It's also on backwards, and you can see like right around here, you can see the way that it's cut. You can tell that this one is on backwards. So it definitely makes sense to wear it the proper way. But this one, I could tell when I picked it up, it had more of a little stretch to it. It was a softer, stretchier material. So even though that tightness is there, it kind of moves with me, whereas the other ones don't move with me as easily. So this one is the most comfortable, but again, it's on backwards and you can see right here. So if I had the energy, I'll turn it around to the front and see what it feels like. But this one out of all of them is how I would at least like all of them to feel when I wear them. But maybe over time, as I wash them and wear them, they'll stretch out and be, more comfortable, more where I would want them to be. And also as I'm slim down, because that is the plan, because I'm back in the gym, that should happen anyway as well. Here is the gray one. I put it to the front the way it's supposed to be worn, and it's comfortable, but I feel like it still fits like the other ones now that I switched it back. So I don't know if my mind's playing tricks on me, but the bottom line is this was a great 5-in-1 set. I will definitely wear them with my overalls, and I think over time they will open up, stretch, and get more comfortable. But I'm not disappointed in them. I like how the gray goes with the shoes, by the way, as well. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of these items. They have worn me out, and I just want to thank you for watching and say all of these pieces, with the exception of one, came from Muchica shops. And the one other piece, the brown top, came from the Weeklong shop. So if you like their items, search their items, follow their shop so that you can find out all the new items that they put in their stores, when they put them in, find out before everybody else. And then use my coupon code to save additional dollars. Always, if there's a coupon code, always pop it in, save yourself some money. And again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these outfits. I really enjoyed trying them on for you guys. So again, this campaign says curves don't limit style, they define it. So get you some outfits and define your own style with SHEIN. So thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this type of content. If you have any hypes, hype me up so other people can see my videos and the outfits that I've chosen. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you. Everybody's welcome, no pressure. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching.